My father and I went on vacation together a few years back to Daytona Beach, Florida. And when we got down to the ocean, I noticed that the waves were very boisterous. And I had a childhood memory of whenever Dad would put me on his hip and he said, "Let's go tackle that wave." And there we'd go, we'd tackle the wave and have a big time. So I said to my dad, I said, "Hey, you want to go tackle that wave?" He said, "Let's go." So we did. We tackled the wave. Actually, we got pummeled, but we had a good time and we decided to come in. And about the time that we came in, we were hit from behind by a very big wave. Took us all the way to the bottom. About the time we recovered, the tide was coming out so swiftly, it literally swept us off our feet, is dragging us underneath the water back out to sea. And we recover, and then another wave, and then the tide, and then the wave, and a tide. And it kept happening over and over. We were in trouble. And I looked at my dad, and I saw a look on his face I'd never seen before, but it was that look that said, "This is it, son. I love you." He said, "Go on." I said, "Dad, take my hand." He said, "Go on." And I hesitated. And a third time he said to me, "Go on." So I turned to take that next step, and when I did, underneath my feet was the biggest and most sturdiest rock you could ever pray for at a time like that. It was a little higher than I, so I was literally able to step up out of the tide enough to stand against it, reach back, and pull Dad up to safety. There are some of you under the sound of my voice that the waves of disappointment have knocked you down. The tide of rejection has drug you out over and over again, and you think you just might not make it. I have come today to tell you to go on. Go on, because on the other side of your next step is everything you've ever dreamed of. Go on, because whenever you do, you'll see that in the very space where you thought you were going down, there's a rock that's higher than you. And go on, because there's someone that you love that desperately needs you to make it so that they know that they can make it too. So you may feel knocked down, drug out, and don't know if you're going to make it. I've come to tell you, go on, go on, go on. Thank you.
Good job. Well done. Cover your trophy. Finalist number 2, Gary White. Thank you. Good job. I'll take the mic.